Hello everybody and welcome to a new series on my channel called Bookmarks to Blockbusters. Guest. So this is Pickle. In this series I will be reading a book that has been turned into a movie or a TV adaptation. First episode, and we are beginning with Insurgent by Veronica Roth, which is book 2 in the Divergent series. Ideally, I would have started this series when I read Divergent, but I read that a while ago now. But nonetheless, reading Insurgent, I love these movies. And I'm really in the dystopian YA novel phase at the moment. I'm loving it. That's all I really ever want to read. So that's why I picked this up. I'm pretty sure the first two movies, I really enjoyed both of them. Obviously, the first one is better, but I don't know, maybe I'll enjoy this book better than the first one because I can't remember what I rated it. I'll have to put what I rated the first one, but I wasn't like overly wanting to read it in that moment, unfortunately. So I'm hoping, because I'm really in this phase at the moment, that I'm hoping I will really enjoy this and potentially enjoy it more than the other one. But basically, I'll just run you through anytime I read it and like something important happens. And then once I finish the book, we can then watch the movie and compare, see what's similar and what's changed, and also decide at the end if either the book is better or the adaptation of it. And yeah, I'm really excited and can't wait to bring you along for episode 1 of Bookmarks to Blockbusters. So I'm going to read it a bit right now, and if there's anything intriguing happening, I'll let you know, and let's just begin. I could give you a little book update before I go on my walk. I haven't given you a single update yet, which is really bad because I don't know how many pages left. I'm on page 360, so I've roughly 170 pages-ish left, so I could finish it today. I doubt it. I might probably finish it tomorrow. But this is way better than the movie. I really enjoy the movie, but like it obviously isn't as good as the first book specifically. So going into this, I didn't really have that high of hope because I didn't even rate Divergent 5 stars. So I was like, no, absolutely no chance I'm gonna rate this that, which I still probably won't because it's just a lot slower. Like there's still a lot going on, but it's not as interesting of stuff compared to the first one. But as of like things have changed, the only particular thing I can remember from memory, I'll have to obviously update you when I watch the movie. The only thing I can remember from memory is like they initially, so they have all the factions, and after the attack on Abnegation, and all the Divergents in the first movie, they end up going to Amity, and it's literally Tobias, like for Triss and Caleb and maybe a couple other people, but not from memory really, which I could be completely wrong here. But then in the book, and maybe Peter goes with them too, I'm pretty sure he does, yeah. In the book it's a lot more people, and it's like a few Abnegation people, and it's just a big group of them, which I don't know, that was just a different change I didn't expect. And also I don't know if this is in the movie too, where they just constantly call him Tobias and never 4 anymore, but yeah, they never call him 4 in the book, and it low-key irritates me. But nonetheless, really enjoy it. It's definitely a bit high rating, which I wasn't expecting. Very easy to fly through, like I can easily read 100 pages a day, so that's really nice. But yeah, probably update you again when I finish it. I just completed Insurgent. It took me way too long, but anyway, I was in no rush because it just wasn't. But nonetheless, I enjoyed the first half of this book a lot more than the second half, which is kind of weird because the first half is a lot slower compared to the last, but I find these books have far too many characters, in my personal opinion. Like, it just gets to a point where I'm like, I can't get to know all these characters because I just forget who's who. I don't know if I'm that confused in the movie, so I don't know why I'm that confused in the book, but a lot of death, a lot of confusion of who you can trust, and a lot of back and forth with a lot of things. I really did enjoy it. I think I'll still rate it probably thinking like a 4.25, but yeah, it was very good. It was better. I'd say it's probably, I say it's better than, I feel like it's probably better than the movie, because, but it'll be interesting to read Allegiant, because Allegiant's movie is like nowhere near as good as the other two, in my opinion. So it'd be interesting to see if the book would be better, but nonetheless, done this now. Not sure when I watch the movie, it'll probably be later this week, but I'll make sure to record it for you. But I'm glad I've read it, and I would be intrigued to see in the movie like how much more I like it now that I've read the book, and if I find it less annoying with how many characters there are. Nonetheless.
One eternity later.
And I need to clean my room. So what better time to put on Insurgent than right now? It's been way too long since I read the book, and I apologize. This has been a long time coming. I don't know why, but I've been like scared to put it on for some reason. I've seen it, so I don't know why I'm scared, okay? I remember the book, so that's completely fine. Just gonna compare, see if there's anything different, and I can, if I see something different throughout the movie, I might mention it. Otherwise I'll mention it at the end. But I'm gonna put Insurgent on now whilst I clean my room, because it's one of those movies where like I'm paying attention whilst I'm doing things as well. So kill two birds with one stone, I say. Don't actually kill birds. Use this angle, but let's do some initial thoughts before I watch Insurgent. I've enjoyed the book a lot more than I'm pretty sure I enjoyed the movie in passing, in like the past. So I'm like intrigued to see if after I've read the book that I really enjoyed, if I'll enjoy the movie more. From memory, Triss is quite annoying in this one. I'm interested to see if Caleb is as much of a as he is in the book. I don't know. They're my initial thoughts before going into it. I'm putting it on now. Stan's been a dodgy fucker lately, so we'll see how long this lasts for him for.
Now, 200 years later, we are all of us living proof that peace is indeed attainable. The reason for this is, of course, our faction system. Erudite, dauntless, amity, candor, abnegation. In a society in which each faction plays a critical role in maintaining the social order. It is now under attack from a small
She's
but
such a
extremely
bitch.
dangerous group. Because when your civilization's last hope, peace is not merely an ideal, one true enemy. Divergence.
Initial thoughts at the start of the movie. My Stan's being dog shit, and it's taking me forever. Secondly, the main difference so far is when they're at abnegation. Abnegation? No. Amity? The way they get like caught, I guess, and running away from dauntless people, it's very different. So that's like the main difference. Caleb's still a baby, and I freaking hate Four's mum. So That's the upload.
Who?
My mom. I watched her die first. And then my dad. They were killed trying to save me.
Miss Pryor, the more you resist, the more painful the serum will be.
No. My friend. They killed my friend. He was trying to shoot me. I shot him first.
What was his name?
Her
What was his
acting
name?
is low-key really bad in this, I'm not gonna lie.
Will.
Oh no!
I killed Will.
I'm not even gonna lie, I used to like her acting. Rewatching this thinking, not anymore.
The time has come to emerge from your isolation and rejoin us. If you're watching this now, then at least one of you is proof that our experiment has succeeded. Mankind waits for you with hope beyond the wall. It's been over 200 years. Who knows what's out there? You'll never find out.
Okay, these will be my final thoughts for episode 1 of Bookmarks to Blockbusters, which episode 1 we watched Insurgent. Final thoughts. I don't know, I would definitely say the book is 1000% better than the movie, which I don't know if I'd say every time the book's better than the movie, but a lot of the time I would. But with particular YA movies, like the Maze Runner movies and Harry Potter and Hunger Games, all those movies, I would potentially say that they're kind of on the same wavelength, like the book to the movie. Like, one of them's definitely slightly better, typically the book, but this, without a doubt, the book was better. Like, I'll die on the hill of that. I'd probably rate the movie... See, I rated the book, I believe, a 4 something. Let me look. So this will be a good comparison for you, because when I rated the book to the movie is both out of a 5-star. I rated the book a 4-star, and I would probably rate the movie a 3.25. I thought the acting was low-key really bad from certain people. Particularly, I can't remember, what's her name? The main lady. Her acting wasn't very good. It wasn't bad, but it's like a drastic difference between the first one. That's what I have to say about that. As for storyline, plot, and everything, nothing was particularly changed overly. Just mainly her and Chris... What's her name? Her and her friend, best friend, don't talk like majority of the book until something happens. Whereas in the movie, I feel like they talk a lot quicker. And... like, the amount of people at certain things was very different in the book. Like, there was a lot more people, for example, that had escaped from the Divergent killings at the very beginning of the movie, whereas in the movie it's only a couple of them, I feel like. And, like, just, like, certain things like that, very different, but, like, overall pretty similar, I'd say. Nothing that I would go, yeah, really drastically different. I will say, though, Caleb is really annoying in the book, like the brother. But in the movie, he's worse, because I can see him and I'm like, you're just such an idiot. But that's all I have to say about Insurgent. I'm not sure what my next Bookmarks to Blockbuster episode will be, but I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of Bookmarks to Blockbusters, and I hope to see you again for a brand new episode. Bye!